Number one, housing development program. It's number one and the best. Housing development program. Number one, housing development program. In Nigeria, housing development program. In Africa, housing development program. And the globe.
Is one of the basic necessities of life. However basic to any development, housing requires finance. Nigeria has a low home ownership rate of 25%, lower than that of Indonesia, Kenya and South Africa. The major issues that continue to affect housing in Nigeria include inadequate access to finance. For the majority of Nigerians, mortgage finance is not an option due to the lack of a robust system, as loan repayment costs remain high. For this reason, most households still finance their housing independently with savings or non-mortgage credit. How far has the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria gone in administering the NHF loan to contributors who desire to own a home? This is Housing Development with your housing diva, Flora. Stay tuned. Nigeria has a growing housing finance sector, but the mortgage market does not yet meet the breadth of the population who might afford a mortgage. A lot of people have been asking questions about the National Housing Fund. Before the group head NHF FMBN comes up to talk, let's find out what Nigerians understand by the term mortgage.
Well, I've not mortgaged before, and as a businessman and a consultant, I've established properties, but I've not really mortgaged with any bank or any institution. And I've been hearing about it once in a while, but I've not been involved in any. Well, I would have loved to if I was educated about it, or there's enough sensitization about it.
Mortgage is a system whereby civil servants or any employee can own a house through instrumental payments. Probably banks will do guarantee for such a person, and after some time he is likely to pay probably a certain percentage, and others will be deducted from his salaries, and at the end of a certain period of time he will become a proud owner of a home. I've not taken a mortgage before, but I'm aware there are some of my friends, and I'm aware there are some colleagues in the service who have gone into mortgage, and probably it's good for them today. I think the problem with mortgage is the issue of percentage. You see, the percentage, the money that is being borrowed from government, from bank, the interest rate is too high.
Mortgage is a kind of a standing-in bank for you to be able to have access to funding as in capital projects like housing and some other things. But basically, it's for housing. It's not really working. The last time we tried to, as civil servants, they said we should go through another primary mortgage bank to be able to access loan to get our houses and all that stuff. And for months, it wasn't working. The next time we had another one, some people came to the office, they said they are from, is it Fish or something? The same thing, and now no story. We paid the money to banks. Money was paid to Union Bank here. Up to now, nothing is being heard. It's a dead story again.
I don't have any idea about mortgage.
Mortgage is a form of funding housing for people who cannot outrightly purchase a house or a building, a facility accommodation, whatever. And then you make payments spread over a period of time. I think that's why I know about mortgage.
Mortgage is a loan facility that is advanced to people who are seeking home ownerships. So that is what I think I know about it. I have never accessed, but I'm making efforts to do so now.
Locally, it's not readily available for everybody, and the interest rate is too high. That's all I know about mortgages, but that's what I would like to say about it. So if they can reduce the interest rate and make it readily available for everyone, then a lot more people will be able to jump on the property ladder.
Now the representative from the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria will give more details on the National Housing Fund. How far have they gone in administering and managing the National Housing Fund? And what challenges do they face as Nigeria's apex mortgage institution? Take a listen.
The National Housing Fund is a scheme that came to being through the act that was enacted in 1992. By the act of the parliament, and basically it was meant to mobilize funds for provision of affordable mortgage finance houses for Nigeria. With the scheme in place, a Nigerian worker that earns from annual salary of 3,000 and above is mandatory to contribute 2.5% of their salary to the fund. The responsibility of Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria is to manage the fund by making mortgage loan available to contributors that applied for it. By the Act, there are about 4 sources of funding for this pool of funds we are managing. First, from Nigerian workers in both public and private sector. 2, from Nigeria Commercial Bank and Merchant Bank. 3, from the insurance company that are registered according to Insurance Act. 4, contribution from federal government through long-term loans. It is only the workers, both in public and private sectors, that are contributors. The bank, commercial and merchant bank, they are not complying with the act. Insurance, they are not complying with the act. Eligibility starts from the fact that you must be at the minimum age of 18 years and you must be a registered contributor. You must be contributing to the fund. Once you are a contributor, you are eligible to apply for mortgage loan under the scheme. And the process is very simple. It may be interesting you to know. Many have not applied. The process is that you apply through a registered primary mortgage bank that is licensed by Central Bank of Nigeria and registered by us and accredited. It is the primary mortgage bank that will collect the application from the applicant and package them to Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria for process. And the repayment period, it depends on your age and the number of years you are put in the service. So it must be before you reach age of retirement, 60 years. Though you may ask the question that what about some lecturers that are given the lifespan and judges to 70 years? That is what the new act will likely to take care of. But by the current act of 1992, the maximum age is 60 years. So you can access the loan on or before you reach 60 years. After that, it is expected, because we don't want to violate the international labor law, which stipulates that you cannot pay mortgage from your pension or gratuity.
For a face-to-face interaction with Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, visit the website displayed below to register for the 12th Abuja International Housing Show. As representatives from Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria will be there to attend to your questions on the National Housing Fund or the Rent-to-Own scheme. Homes, a subsidiary of Beeson Group, a premium real estate development company, had a grand opening ceremony of its Abuja head office. The event attracted stakeholders in the built industry, friends and well-wishers. Here is the report. It was a mood of celebration at number 10 Lobito Crescent of Ademola Adetokunbo Wusetu, Abuja, as major stakeholders in the built industry, friends and well-wishers all gathered to celebrate with engineer Becky Damilola Oke, the managing director of Beeson Homes, a real estate development company, on the occasion of the grand opening of their head office. The event was declared open by Reverend Sam Oye, the general overseer of the Transformation Church of God.
And so we are declaring Beeson office open for the betterment of humanity, more houses, affordable houses, places where people can call homes, good constructions in our city, in our nation as a whole. To a greater future, we all declare this open in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Former Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly Honorable Olufemi Bamishile, chairman of the occasion while speaking, says government should use companies such as Beeson Group to provide accommodation for Nigerians in need of affordable houses.
Government can be a babysitter to everybody. If you look at the way things work in this country, everybody looks forward to government providing for them. And we need to come out of that particular thought. And having establishments like this that does this provision for people, it is right that government keys into such projects or keys into such establishments, Beeson, to help provide accommodations for those who can afford to put a home for themselves.
Engineer Becky Damilola Oke, the managing director of Beeson Homes, while thanking all for coming to celebrate with her, used the occasion to give a brief history of the organization.
It is a great pleasure to have every one of you. It's been a fantastic journey. We kicked off this journey 10 years ago. This journey was born out of passion to see that every Nigerian own a home. Shelter is a key thing to every family in Nigeria, and that is what we stand for. We stand to give you values. We give you benefits. We ensure you own a home. We ensure that 50% of every family's problem, which is shelter in Nigeria, is solved through us.
Brand ambassadors of Beeson Group, Paul Play Dairo and Ejike Asiegbu, call on all Nigerians to embrace the budget-friendly houses at Beeson Homes.
My name is Paul Play Dairo. I'm at Beeson Homes, the future of housing and property in Nigeria. Everybody deserves a home. Come to Beeson. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to live the life that you never lived before. You know what I'm saying? Come to Beeson. That's the best place to be.
The program is still housing development. The investiture ceremony of the 20th president of the Nigerian Institute of Building, Builder Kenneth Nduka, was held recently in Abuja. In the course of the event, some eminent Nigerians who have contributed to the growth of the housing sector were honored with merit awards. Take a look.
The investiture ceremony of the 20th president of the Nigerian Institute of Building, NIOB, Builder Kenneth Nduka, and the inauguration of the 2017-2019 Executive Committee may have come and gone, but the echo it made will continue to resound for a long time to come. Stakeholders within the construction industry subsector came to support and congratulated the NIOB on the special occasion. Builder Tijani Shaibu, the outgoing president of the NIOB, gave his valedictory speech commending the institute for its support it enjoyed during its tenure in office. Builder Tijani Shaibu also charged the incoming president, Builder Kenneth Indukar, to consolidate on his own past achievement and possibly set new record.
While I congratulate the president on his victory at the polls, I wish to also sincerely express my profound appreciation and gratitude for the love and support I received from all the outgoing council members in the course of my sojourn as the president of the Nigerian Institute of Building.
While giving his inaugural speech, the new president, Builder Kenneth Indukar, expressed his gratitude to the institute for the honor to serve as the #1 builder in the country. He promised to work with his newly inducted executive committee as well as deploy new technology towards achieving the institution's mandate.
In this regard, we shall constructively engage fellow industry stakeholders, all arms of government, building product manufacturers, non-governmental organizations, and the media towards ensuring a teamwork approach for achieving a professional, safe, and orderly delivered built environment infrastructures.
On the sideline of the event, eminent Nigerians who have contributed in the growth of the housing sector were recognized. Senator Osita Ezinasro received a merit award in recognition of his effort at promoting safe and orderly built environment through corporate advocacy as well as legislative and interventions. Engineer Emmanuel Mbaka was also recognized with a merit award for his efficient housing delivery through the engagement of professionals for mortgage financing and project monitoring. Barrister Festus Adebayo was recognized with a Distinguished Merit Award for his visionary media effort at promoting excellence in activities of the building profession and the built environment. Others who received awards were Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State, Governor Tanko Almakura of Nasarawa State, the former head of Civil Service of the Federation, Ms. Amal Pepper, and Construction Skills and Empowerment Program System, among others.
A big congratulations to Chief Osita Izunasor, Sir Emmanuel Mbaka and Barrister Festus Adebayo for an award well-deserved. Housing Development celebrates with you. Okay, moving on. The Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers had its 2018 Fellow Induction and Award Ceremony. Here are the sights and sounds.
The Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers 2018 Fellows Induction and NIEFS Award held recently in Lagos was well attended by eminent Nigerians, captain of industry, members of the institution as well as friends and well-wishers. Among those that graced the occasion is the former Federal Commissioner for Works and Housing, Chief Femi Okonu. NIEFS President Dr. Bolarinde Patiniola Ajayi, while speaking, harped on the need for members to improve themselves through regular reading, surfing the internet for materials that will help update their knowledge of the profession, adding that they must remain dedicated, devoted in following the established virtues put in place by the founding father of NIEFS.
We need more to do in the area of development of our human capacity, area of specialization. We need to do something to show that we are capable to the whole world. Specialization is very important. The whole world has gone beyond just general practice. We are now in the era of specialization. And this group of people are the first set that we go out to lay emphasis on specialization and mentor those who are coming behind us.
Then came the reason for the occasion, the induction of new fellows. 46 persons were elevated into the class of fellows of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers.
And as the president at the Park of Parliament, I pronounce every one of you fellows of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors. Congratulations.
To crown the effort of some honorary fellows, past president of the institution and corporate organizations, award plaques were presented in recognition of their hard work and support.
We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
The Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers, NIEFS, is a professional body for real estate practice in Nigeria. Its objectives is to provide an increased reservoir of skilled professionals manpower that is well prepared to face the challenges of the industry and to maintain an adequate standard of professional practice.
Alright, now is the time where I give you good value for your time and money. Are you a cooperative searching for a land with title document and necessary approval, or an individual that wants a piece of land where you can build your house? The Cooperative Village Duse in Abuja is the right place for you. The Cooperative Village is sitting on a 72 hectares of land in a serene environment, good location. This is a golden opportunity for you to grab. At the Cooperative Village, home ownership is made easy with a flexible payment plan. Do not hesitate to contact the number showing on your TV screen for more details. Karamo District Market developed by Rural Homes Limited is up next.
The first thing here that will interest you is that like Garki Market, there is provision for ample parking. 1,200 cars can park inside the market. And also we have an area for trailers parking that is around the warehouses, where a trailer can park. At least it can contain up to about maybe 10 trailers to park at a time, to offload whatever they have brought into the market. That is one. Two, we have concealed transformers. We have seen that in Garki we did an open kind of transformer, and it's an ISO for modern day-to-day in terms of quality. So all the transformers will be concealed within a covering that you will not be seeing them, and also it will give an added security to human life. Also, we are going to do underground drainage. You will not see open drainage in the market. Also, there are some amenities like what we have in the same market. We have that experience. We have police station also. We have clinic. This market, we have different kinds of shops. We have 4 square meter. We have 8 square meter, 9 square meter standard, and then 18 square meter, 36 square meter, 50 square meter, 60 and 100 square meter. And we have 50 warehouses of 100 square meter each, with about 9 meter volume, height in terms of volume, for you to stock whatever you want to stock.
There are different categories of shop sizes still available for sale at the Karamo District Market. Call them today. Are you an estate developer, residential and commercial real estate agent, mortgage and investment loan provider, insurance providers, home interiors and landscaping experts, home appliances and electronic suppliers, home networking and communication providers, energy suppliers and equipment providers? You have an opportunity to showcase your products and services at the floor of the largest housing and construction event in Nigeria, the 12th Abuja International Housing Show. Register today as an exhibitor on Abuja International Housing Show app. The app can be downloaded on any Android device. Just go to Google Play Store, search for Abuja International Housing Show, then click on the download button. It's so easy to book for your space. Reservation is on first come, first served basis. What I can bring on today because of time. Join me next week for another informative episode. I remain your housing diva, Flora, and God bless Nigeria.